Are you experiencing FF, foundation frustration? Well, we're going to fix that for you today with what you learn in this video. You know, Anna, a lot of women, there seems to be two camps. Well, three maybe. The no foundation, I'm confused. I keep changing foundations. And then you finally get it. You get in your zone with foundation.
There's a lot to choose from. I can see why you'd be frustrated.
Yeah, the issues seem to be that, one, what do I pick? And especially in our offerings or online, how do I know the color's correct? And then also application, how do you apply it so it looks natural? But I think one of the most common concerns and frustrations women have with foundation is they feel like they've got a layer of something on their face.
And it doesn't, it's separate from their own skin.
Yes.
Like, and then they're afraid to touch themselves. They don't know
it doesn't feel natural.
Yeah.
So they don't want to feel that layer.
Right.
So we've got 3 products here that we are really proud of for the fact that we will eliminate that frustration for you. So your foundation will feel one with your skin.
Yes. You'll just have one F and not 2.
They will be BFFs.
BFF. Yes. With no frustration in it.
So we're going to cover 4 products. And the beauty of this particular line that we're offering and the 4 different products, and this is one reason we've upgraded to this offering, is once you find your correct color, which we have help for you, it works exceptionally well for you to choose the correct color with an online purchase. It's all designated the same grouping.
Yes.
Like we're going to talk about 4 products in the color group called 105.
Yes. So it's the same color. So if you wanted the BB cream or you wanted a full foundation, you would just say, give me the 105 of the BB cream.
Yeah. Well, we'll teach you what each of these are, but Anna and I have all 4 products in our particular color choice, and they're used for different purposes.
Right.
So let's talk about what they're used for. Okay. So we'll start with our Studio Blend.
It's a full coverage.
It is a pump application. So you just know one pump.
Yep, that's all it takes.
Okay, tell us what you mean by full coverage.
So this will cover everything from head to toe, so to speak. So if you have anything or perhaps you have under eye issues, this will cover it all.
So it's going to do the most correction.
Yes, and it will stay. So it has some staying power.
Can fill fine lines.
Yep.
Matte or not?
This is matte.
And what does matte mean?
So matte doesn't have any shine or pearl or sheen or dewiness. It's very, very like your own skin would be. So it's nice. I mean, I use this. I like it a lot.
I have it on right now.
Yeah.
Hey, one of the strongest selling points of this is
12 hours. It can go, and it can.
This is your long haul.
Yeah, and it can totally do it.
I use this when I'm filming for the fact that I've got to go the long haul. Even though we've referred to this as a fuller coverage, it really doesn't feel like something's laying on top of your skin.
It's not. It's
breathable.
Heavy. You don't feel like you could scratch it off and like see a mark. But I have seen foundations that are like that.
Yes.
Where you can actually.
I'd say all of these have a breathing factor.
Yes,
that your skin's breathing, your skin's very present, even though you have the foundation. Again, they're working with your skin, not laying on top of it.
Right.
Then we have our Satin Finish. So this can be more of a medium, even to a full coverage for some.
This is the one I'm wearing. I'm wearing this one right now. I like this one because I can start out wearing this, and if I feel like I need more coverage or there's certain parts of my face that are a little more uneven, I can add to this, but I don't have to. So this is buildable. This is very, very buildable, which gives you some,
The pump is also an advantage to know your kind of dosage.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
How much do you just do one pump?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I start with that.
Yeah.
Because I just want to see if I've done my prep, if I've done my cover up in that correctly. I don't need more than one pump. Yeah. This is an SPF value. Who's going to use this then?
Everybody. It's incredibly versatile. So you can add more if you want, do a little bit less if you want.
Okay.
It moves around so that you can do a lighter application or a heavier application. And it has a really nice satin dewy finish. It doesn't land in the matte world. So it gives you that extra.
This is my go-to every day.
Yeah.
This is more of this longer haul. Satin Finish is my for everyday choice.
I like that it gives a healthy, radiant feel to your skin.
Yeah. And again, it does not, it feels your skin's very alive, very prominent in its expression. It's breathable and feels very natural. Now, you've heard of BB cream, and that's a popular offering in the foundation world. And our BB cream I love because, again, we've got that same color grouping that you can go, okay, for a very, in our lightest coverage, we'd go to the BB cream. Tell us about this. And again, another pump application.
So
Make it easy for you.
It's great. And it is just a one pumper for me too. It's a beauty balm. That's where the BB cream or BB cream comes from. It's very hydrating. So it really can nourish the skin and give it that hydration that it needs. I love to use this in the summertime. It is a very light coverage. So it's kind of quick to go.
It has the higher SPF of 18. This is my no makeup day option where I just want to kind of even things out a bit, get a little bit of correction on my face, do my brows, and that's it. It's like the day of, you know, sports, or you just don't want to deal with the full makeup. But I still want a little bit of correction, and I want this SPF value.
Is a perfect way to go.
And for those of you that just want the lightest application, you have great skin, great color, your complexion's real even, and yet you want to create that foundation for your other makeup products. It makes a difference to have a foundation. It becomes the canvas for your blush, for your
everything. It makes
eyeshadow.
It even toned, very even toned.
That all wears better with a foundation and actually looks more natural with a foundation because you're just evening out the pores and making a cleaner canvas. So this is your lightest application. I think it's a common deduction that women think the more mature my skin is, the fuller coverage I need, which I think we can dispute that because my mom, a type 2 mother, before she passed, well into her late 70s, had the most beautiful complexion, and she'd have been fine with the Satin Finish or the BB cream. This would have been too much for her. So what do we need to consider?
You know, it is interesting because I do think people want to put an age or a number on, oh, I'm 40 now, I need the 40-year-old makeup. It's not, that's not a thing. It's really has personalized. To do, with your own personal preferences, your own personal, what your needs are. You know, I tried this BB cream on my mom, Marcy, and she was a little hesitant at first because she's like, I always go a little bit for fuller coverage, heavier. Like, Mom, let's just try it. And we put it on her and oh my goodness, I don't think she wears anything else but that now. Because it had such a light and fresh feel to her. She loved it.
Well, I think you have to be willing in this. This is an opportunity to be open to something that might be better for you. We get set in our ways when it comes to makeup. And kind of locked into, because again, there's a learning curve. Knowledge is power. That's why we're producing this video. And is it possible that you could actually look better and feel better in a different choice than you're currently making? It's just you're going to what you're used to, but it may not be your best choice. And so with this information, you have more choices based on the knowledge you're getting today. So that's good to know that age don't make age that part of the
shouldn't be a factor. That
determination of what foundation is right for you. Our last product we want to talk about is our powder. And again, it's that same color grouping. Where does the powder come into play here? Is this used alone ever? Is it always just that second step with foundation?
You can use it alone. There's nothing that says that you can't. If you just are a little bit shiny and whatever, you're just running out the door kind of thing, for sure, you can absolutely use it. But it's always best to use it with the foundation. It finishes the look. It makes everything stay in its place. And it's really, now you've got your canvas to a place where you can add the color back into your face.
Okay. So one consideration though, it will create a matte finish.
It will. And if you don't use the powder, then you haven't set your foundation. So the makeup laying on top of it could move a little bit. So just realize that the powder really does set the foundation in a place where you're able to put the other colors onto it. Now that may not be the look that you want. You may want it to have some movement to it. Great. That's totally fine. Then don't use the powder. But I always use powder. I love powder.
Mine it's optional. If I'm doing the BB cream and I just want to dust a little bit on my T-zone,
sure,
I'll do that. And a fun trick that I'll play with, on a kind of less makeup look day and a quick application is I'll just take my brushes and kind of dot my face without putting, I don't dip them in the.
You have product on it.
Yeah, product on it. I just like go over it real quick and take the product that's on the brush, and it gives a real simple, real natural look.
Yeah.
What have you learned today? I know I've learned a lot, and I know quite a bit about this thanks to Anna's tutorials over the years. You're just such a great team member to educate our women, because again, makeup is a place of being able to make it easy to use and something that just adds value to your life. So enjoy these new products. We're excited to hear about your experience with them. Share in a comment what you've learned today, and please share in the Lifestyle Facebook group. Become a Lifestyle member and share your looks using these foundations. We love to see them.